we had some careless plays, our special team play. I told Coach Robinson, we got to get you some better players out there. I don't know what we're doing, but we don't make anything happen. Even the good kickoffs, they're running back to the 30, so forth. I don't know. But we got to get better there. But overall, it was a good game. Connor played very well. Dylan came in there and hit some nice ones early and made a good play through. Yeah, one sort of careless pass, but you'd think maybe both guys would jump for it and get knocked down. We throw one into coverage and they pick it off and run it back to the 2-yard line, which it wasn't very good. But anyway, it was a good win for us. We're happy to get out of here and happy to get another win here at home, win in the conference, win in the Eastern Division against a pretty good Vandy team.
What was the first? Raise your hand, please, with the microphone, too.
You know, statistically, they didn't make 300 yards, but they just felt like we couldn't get them off the field. So they didn't hit a lot of big plays, and we had a bunch of yards and still almost found a way to lose it. But, you know, turnovers can turn the game around, as we know. All right, wait. Go ahead.
Steve, could you just assess Connor Shaw's play? I mean, he threw the ball and ran the ball very well.
Mm-hmm. I thought he had a heck of a game. He's really a good passer. And, 21 of 29, 284, 3 TDs. Yeah, we gave him a game ball. We felt he was deserving of a game ball. And Dylan was 7 of 9 and played well his couple of times in there. And the backs ran pretty well. Nobody had 100. Connor was leading rusher, 19 carries, 84. It was a game that I was thinking this might be the best we've ever looked on offense since I've been here. Well, it was first quarter anyway. And then it started slowing down a little bit and stuff started happening. But again, we'll try to learn from it and try to see what kind of team we're going to be this year and go from there.
Steve, is this a good time for a bye week to get some things ironed out, or would you rather keep playing?
Oh, I wouldn't mind maybe be playing Austin Peay this week. Yeah, you know, you laugh about that, but sometimes when you play a team like that, everybody gets to play and everybody feels pretty good, and you sort of regroup, and it's not a knockdown, drag-out game. That we've had 3 in a row now. We had some good fortune against North Carolina too, and but anyway, we'll take a little time off and try to regroup. We got to again stop the run better than what we're doing, and. Although they didn't get that many yards, I guess they started on the short field is what made it look like they were running a lot there. So, but anyway, it's a good win for us. Hey, we're all happy. We're not sitting around moping. Sometimes crap happens and you lose games like that. When you kick off man fumbles and you punt return, the ball hits the guy on the leg.
At what point in the second half did you kind of sense that things were starting to get away from you momentum-wise?
Well, I got really upset when we got that holding penalty right in front of our bench. They called it on Quentin Smith, 82. You know, sometimes those guys, I don't know what's holding, what's not a holding penalty, but I guess when the referee calls it, it's when it's a holding penalty. Bruce had made first down up to about the 35. So we go backwards, and then we get a procedure penalty, and then we almost make it. And we got 4th and 2. You know, we're up 25 points. You probably ought to punt on your own 35-yard line. We kick a 15-yarder, and next play they ran, and they were right there. And I'm just telling myself, why don't you just go for every 4th and 1 or 2? If you don't make it, they're going to be right back down there, maybe in 2 or 3 plays. So I got a little irritated then. And then of course, the 2 turnover plays made us a little antsy, but we had to go play. We had to finish it out. And to come off your own 1-yard line and run out, how much time was left? 6.5 or so? Yeah, 6.5 or so to get it to win the game. That was good of our O-line. Brandon Wiles, Connor made some runs in there too. I don't know. So yeah, we did a lot of good things. Yeah, we don't need to be mad. We got a little careless, and but that's the way it happened. You know, we're not going to get rid of those guys that fumbled. They're still our guys, and they're still on our team. Hopefully they can learn from it, and we can move on.